proper good. That he looked good.
Yes, must be gutted that it's all Matic.
It must be, innit?
Absolutely gutted.
I was born in Manchester. I now live in London, and every single body who's put on Facebook, West Ham fans and Liverpool fans, come on, you Reds!
Philip! Hey, listen, Philip today, outstanding stuff.
Phil Jones and I'd say Matic.
I don't think we need Perisic with the likes of
Tell him why.
Because we've got Martial.
Exactly, tell him again.
We've got Martial.
He's our new number 9, big Belgian up top.
That's a big bellend, then I'll be like, whoa! Illy, 4-0 today, eh?
Mate, how good was that? How good was that?
Yes, must be gutted that it's all Matic.
It must be, innit?
Absolutely gutted. Come on, United.
Mate, honestly, about Matic today, a lot of people probably didn't realise what he did, but where we have 4 defenders, we've got a 5th defender with Matic. He puts himself where a striker would be attacking us, and he stops that ball through, which allows...
I didn't realise how good he was at passing the ball.
Hey, on the ball he's good, isn't he? In my dream team a few years ago, I thought he was shit. Hey, but he was...
Did it get you any points?
No.
He would have got you a few today.
Yeah, he did today.
Talking about someone that got you a few today, Lukaku got me a few.
Yeah, he had me captain.
2 goals.
Yes. Hey, mate. And the difference is as well, he actually moves for us. He plays along the 4 at the back, and he creates space. He lets people run through. He was a big difference in the game. I think Mata was a bit of an unsung hero today. Nothing went past his foot.
Strange, because he was kind of in the midfield 3, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, but he didn't let anything go past him. Everything that came to him, he controlled. Even if it was over there, he stopped it with his foot. I mean, we beat a team that sing about blowing Michael Jackson's chimp off. We don't blow bubbles.
Probably blow Lukaku now, though.
Nah, Lukaku's fucking awesome. Honestly, we're top of the league, aren't we? We're top of the league.
No, but can we get carried away? Is there signs of a different United, or do we just need to...
The massive difference today was, like, last season we looked nervous on the ball. Pogba, when he took his touch last season, it tended to move away from him. This season, we look more relaxed on it. Nothing got away from Pogba. Like, the ball hit him, even if he took a shit touch, he managed to bring it back. And it was a massive difference. I think there was a confidence that we've not had all season. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
Man of the match. Matic. Lukaku bagged 2 on his debut. Everyone's saying Matic is mad.
There was a lot of players that we could have given it to, you know, like Fellaini's face last week. No, sorry. No, but honestly, I'd have give it to Matic personally. Like I was chuffed with today's performance.
And to those fans saying Lacazette scored in his debut, Morata scored in his debut. Lukaku just doubled up. Hi guys, Adam here. I'm with Marie and Sue. We're outside Old Trafford. You guys happy today? You've got a big smile.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Feel like United are back?
Yes, I think United are back, and all I'm going to say is I was born in Manchester. I now live in London, and every single body who's put on Facebook, West Ham fans and Liverpool fans, come on, you Reds!
So she obviously wants to get that off her chest. What about yourself? How are you feeling about the game?
Oh, I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
Well, you've been there. You've been
really.
supporting them, haven't you?
Yeah,
Mum?
The performance.
I've supported them for...
FullTimeDEVILS there. Love you, mate.
I've supported them for a long, long time, and I think they've done really, really well today. And I'm just hoping that it doesn't start experimenting and changing the team, because I think they really gelled today.
Yeah, I do.
The new signings, Matic, Lukaku?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. Like I
And
said,
Jose usually wins the league in his second season. Now, I don't want to get excited and carried away, but do you feel like he's made the right changes this summer?
yes,
Yeah,
I do.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and Lukaku, it was great, fantastic. Yeah, yeah.
I think they've all gelled, and we're really, really proud of him, and it's just been amazing. And I've lost my voice and I cannot speak, and I'm so happy. So come on, you Reds.
I think that was shouting at all the West Ham fans, but thank you. Cheers, yeah? Nice one. Thank you very much.
Listen, it's Cheeky Sport Dave here.
Cheeky Sport Joe, it's a little takeover.
Hey, listen, shout out to FullTimeDEVILS all day, every day. We're here outside Old Trafford, where Manchester United have just beaten West Ham United. That's right, the fake United. 4-0. Now, listen, how you feeling?
Happy. When I came here today, I was thinking West Ham used to be our bogey team. And they did, didn't they?
Yeah, listen, West Ham stopped us from getting fourth spot. And today, what did we do? We hit them 4, mate.
We've just fucking swatted a team which could finish in the top 7 of the Premier League, and it's a good result. It really is.
Absolutely. Who impressed you the most today?
I'm not going to say Lukaku because everyone knows Lukaku did, but Matic and even Phil Jones today put a shift in.
Philip! Hey, listen, Philip today, outstanding stuff.
Phil Jones and I'd say Matic, so obviously Phil Jones had his critics, hasn't he, over the years, but pre-season he had a belting pre-season, and this game today, if he can kick on from this now, people are going to say you're calling Phil Jones a world beater. I'm not. He's a good player at best, but when he plays like that, he's awesome.
He's absolutely incredible when he plays like that. Yeah. What was your thoughts today on Paul Pogba? Because the light is going to be on Paul Pogba this season. They said the signing of Matic was made to free up Paul Pogba in that position, allow him to va-va-voom in the middle of the pitch. What's your thoughts on that?
You could see that today, couldn't you? Because you very rarely seen Paul Pogba in the West Ham's final third of the pitch. He was always halfway line and forwards because he had the confidence that Matic was going to clean up behind them and do what we wanted fucking players to be doing for the past 3 or 4 years. Do you know what I mean? And Matic can do that. He showed in pre-season he could do that. Obviously, we lost against Real Madrid in pre-season, but he still showed what he could do. And look at Chelsea yesterday. Sold Matic, got beat fucking 3-2 by Burnley. Do you know what I mean? Matic was started 35 games for them last season. Matic isn't there. They get beat fucking 3-2 by a fucking pub team.
They were lucky to get them 2 goals as well, them 2 comeback goals. All right, finally, what's your final thoughts on Manchester United this season? Obviously, this is game 1. We can't get too carried away, but let's get a little bit carried away though. We can't get too carried away, but what's your thoughts now on Manchester United this season? Jose's 2nd season.
I'm not going to get too carried away. It is good to see us win 4-0 at Old Trafford because seeing us play like this here, we're not seeing this fucking good performance in the last couple of years. And at the moment, it's good because we're top of the fucking league, but it's the first game of the season. And that could change next week, could change the week after. We could get fucking dicked by Swansea next weekend. Do you know what I mean?
Never that. Hey, listen, thanks a lot. You've been absolute quality.
Cheers, pal.
Take care.
Hi guys, Adam here with Abdullah. 4-0, piece of piss, sent them bubble blowing twats back home empty-handed. Happy?
Yeah, definitely happy. It's not just, one of them starts of the season. Like back in the day, I think we beat Swansea away 4-1 and we're all excited.
What
and
was
then
that?
the season went down.
Do you remember who that was managed by?
Yeah, it was Moyes.
Can we not repeat that?
Moyes. He was calling out Pogba this week and look what Pogba's done today. So look at that for a start, man. Matic took me by surprise. I rated him at Chelsea, but the way, I think maybe at Chelsea because it was a 2-man midfield and today Pogba sort of went forward. He just dominated that midfield by himself, Matic, and gave freedom to Pogba. Pogba as well coming back, intercepting the ball. He pulled out loads of skills as well to get out of situations, not just for the sake of it. We've seen that a lot of the time with him, and it frustrates us sometimes. But I think the only problem is with Pogba at times is his decision making. He's an unbelievable player. One of the best players we've seen here in recent years, but his decision making isn't the best at times. If he improves that, you're going to see the best midfielder in the league and one of the best midfielders in the world easily. He was great today, but for me, Matic was unbelievable today. He dominated that midfield, gave the freedom from Mkhitaryan, Mata and Rashford to go forward. Rashford as well a bit with his decision making, but nice to see Martial as well come on in the end and prove a point.
Say it again.
Martial coming on again a 3-minute point.
It was good to see him come on and score a goal. As for Lukaku with his 2 goals, do you think he needed though? I saw some people yesterday saying Lukaku has to score. He doesn't have to score, but he did.
He doesn't have to, but I think these are the games where I expect him to score. Back in May, last FANCAMS May, I did tell you that my main target that I want at United is Lukaku. I've wanted him now for 2 seasons, and it was nice to see him come in. And obviously when you say that, you're like, oh, you're happy when he scores for us and all that. But one thing about Lukaku, like, if he can prove to Mourinho that he can play against the bigger sides, like for example Madrid the other day, he did score, but I think when teams play a higher line and keep the ball a lot, I think Lukaku needs to improve on that side. Maybe we couldn't see it today because West Ham sat quite deep in terms of their defence, but let's hope, when we come in against City and Arsenal and they keep the ball, he hits them in behind, and that gives us a different option going forward as well, where he can hold the ball up, he can go forward, he's always in the box to score a goal, and it's a different option to Zlatan as well. And if Zlatan adds to that in January, we could be going in for a title challenge. We've got to stay strong though. We've got to come in every single week and rip teams apart like this if we want to win.
This has to be the start of
exactly. If we have a downfall in the season, we're going to have to come back strong the week after, and that's how we won it under Fergie. There was never huge bad patches in the season. There was always if you had that one bad game, you'd come back. If you have 2, if you go into 3 bad games, that's it for me in the league. And we never really seen that under Fergie Ole. I think the season where City did win the league and we lost 3 games in a row, but he always made sure that we come back strong. And I think if Mourinho can put that into the players, and we've got the options now, Herrera, Matic, Pogba, Pereira in that midfield as well. That's quality all over the pitch. If Mourinho can get that into them, then
what are you trying to say is, Abdullah, we're going to win the league?
Nah, not yet. But listen, give it 2 months of this against sides.
It looks like we've corrected the wrongs though at the moment, doesn't it?
Yes, definitely. I think if you look at today, the what people were saying before was the midfielders and the wingers and so on weren't scoring enough was Zlatan last season. Today, Pogba scored, Martial scored, and then Lukaku took his 2 chances. We already had 1 clear chance that we missed. Last season, we'd have like 5 of those chances and we weren't putting them away. That was the difference. That was the only difference. And as well, having Matic, he just brings in that extra quality. Like I said, but the huge difference for me was finishing teams off, and we did that today.
Thank you, Abdullah. Big Red Rum bagged 2 on his debut, Premier League debut. He scored 3 in his first 2 games for United so far. Happy with him?
Scary. That's my word for it. Scary. That first half, when he just tapped it and he just ran after it, like the whole crowd held their breath. It was a moment. It was like when we realised that Lukaku's arrived and it's going to change the way we play. It's very exciting stuff, Adam. Like, it's just that ability to like relieve the pressure. Like, so we're on the back foot and then he literally just tapped it and it was just gone. So I think it's going to be a very important sign. Matic as well, but Lukaku is very excited.
Do you think it's an improvement on Zlatan?
Oh, definitely. Like, I've been hearing what you're saying about he's different, he's younger, and he's gonna bring a different way of football to our game. And like Zlatan, obviously we love him, like we love Zlatan, but Lukaku is kind of an evolvement of that. So he can do the physical stuff. He's big, he's 6'3" or whatever, and he's strong, but he's quick and he just gets goals. Like, that's what we need. We just need that guy that's gonna be clinical, like 2-3 shots where he's got the goals. So yeah, that's what we need.
Definitely. 3 in his first 2. Rum's here. Is he the striker though that can push us onto a title? And because like he's not been proven. People say, oh, he ain't played in Europe. He ain't done it in Europe. But what do you say to those people?
I say he's perfect for us. Like I said, I watched him the other day and I'm impressed. Morata did all right the other day, but Lukaku's perfect for us.
Have you seen Morata's red hair still?
Yeah,
still a bit red, isn't it?
It? It's a bit mad, but Lukaku's perfect for us because he's going to bring other people into the game. Eventually, I'm hoping we're going to see a Lukaku, Rashford and Martial front 3, and that's scary. Like, he's going to share...
Say that again.
Lukaku, Martial and Rashford. It's just unbelievable. So, yeah, so he's good for us. Like, Lacazette is not... He wouldn't suit our style of play, in my opinion.
We're in the Europa League no more. We don't need a Europa League striker.
Players, so.
Cheers, man.
Perfect. Cheers, brother.
United 4, West Ham 0. Lukaku gets 2 goals on his debut. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I think the #1 word is efficiency. I think you look back to the game like last year against Burnley where Heaton's jumping left, right, and center, saving everything we can go. How many shots did Lukaku have today? Like on target 3 at most, right? And he scored 2 of them. I'm feeling good. And then also, you look back on it, I love Zlatan, and I'm excited, hopefully, for him to come back in January. But Zlatan would always drop back into, like, the number 10. And if you look at, like, today, you had Mkhitaryan in the number 10. You had Mata coming in as an inverted winger in the number 10. If we had Zlatan there, it would just, already it seemed congested. I'm not trying to complain. We won 4-0, right? But already it seemed congested. Lukaku is trying to make the runs on the channels, going to the left, going to right. He's getting the balls like another Fellaini up there in the air. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Is Lukaku an improvement on Zlatan?
I think he's slightly different. And I think he's an improvement just because you could tell kind of towards the end of last season that Zlatan would have like a little bit, you could tell he was getting tired. You know, and I think you made this point on one of your videos, like, why is Zlatan starting against Preston North End? Why is he starting against Zoya Luhansk?
Yeah. That sounds like me.
Lukaku can do that and still, you know, show up on a Saturday with tons of energy. So I think just based on that, he's definitely an improvement. But I'm not complaining about Zlatan.
No one is. He's going to be back soon as well. Big red Zlatan. One last thing. How many goals is Lukaku going to score this season? Prediction. So it's no harm if you're wrong.
We'll go 24. 24. I feel
you
like
don't fancy him to beat Ronaldo's 42?
I mean, Ronaldo took penalties, right? Yeah. I don't think Lukaku will take. Maybe he will. Maybe he will. But I don't think Lukaku will take penalties.
Ronaldo was amazing. Lukaku got a long way to go. But thank you, Pa. Right, Romelu Lukaku, 2 goals on his debut. How you feeling?
I just think we finally got ourselves like a striker who can just take control of a game and just change it the way he wants to. Like we saw in the Super Cup, yeah, he might have missed his first chance, and I saw like loads of videos on Facebook of him the foul throw.
Still flashes through my head.
But we paid £75 million for him to score goals, and he scored 2 of them today, and he banged one against Real Madrid. So I can see him 20, 22 goals.
That's your prediction in the league. Or is that
in the league? I'm not like I can't really see him playing like League Cup unless we get really far into it. We'll probably introduce like maybe Tuanzebe, like just some of our youth players. I know Gomez maybe.
Would do. What about yourself? How you feeling about Lukaku?
He's our new number 9, big Belgian up top.
That's a big Belen, then. I was like, whoa,
big Belgian. Our new number 9 was absolutely quite 75 million. I mean, he justified it by that performance. I mean, Neymar 200 million just like justifies Lukaku for 75, saying it's overpriced. Nah, quality sign.
And if he scores 20 odd goals a season for us, bargain.
I mean, if you could do it behind, like in front of Ross Barkley, then with Paul Pogba he's scoring like 40.
Yeah, it's true. Is that what you're predicting then?
Nah, it's exaggeration, but you know. 25 goals. I predict 25 goals at least.
Thank you. What about yourself? How you feeling about Big Rum?
I'm confident. Good performance today, showing how much of a threat he is. Good attacking runs, great in the air as well. Inexperienced in Europe, but I just think can dominate the back fours of most teams. So obviously might have some competition in like the likes of Bayern, Real if we actually advance in the Champions League, do well. But nah, I'm thinking a good 25 goals, all comps, but linking it well with Pogba. Just a lot of chances. Obviously he has strayed offside a few times in previous performances, but nah, I'm liking him.
Yourself?
Just a 10 out of 10 signing, worth every penny to be honest. I reckon he'll score about 30 goals.
Yeah.
Short and sweet.
Yep.
Mitch, how you feeling about
Not too
rum?
bad. I'm good.
Red rum?
Yeah, definitely. I think if I was going to put it into one sentence, he's probably the final piece of the puzzle that we had or was missing from last season. And 2 goals today is just the start of many to come from him.
You think this is just the start?
Yes, definitely. I think obviously Zlatan had that month without scoring. I don't think Lukaku can have that, and if he avoids that, then we're going to have a fantastic season.
How many goals is Red Rum getting?
Minimum 20, 25.
In Premier League or comps?
If we can get him in the league, then we won. If we don't, then it's let's say 25 all comp.
I'm saying 25 in the league. Let's do this, Rum. Tom, what did you just say?
I love Chelsea because they've given us 3 absolutely quality players who played tremendous today, and also they've given us one of the best managers in the world. So you can't really thank them anymore, can you? But no, that was quality today. The performance was really good. It took us a little bit to get going. They started to play high press and we passed it around the back a little, but once we got them chances when a few was scuffled off the line and then Lukaku got his feet, we was always going to win, weren't we? It was never in doubt.
Never in doubt. What about Lukaku? Were you doubting him as a United player?
Never. I said as soon as we signed him, he's a 20-goal a season player, and that's just in his first season. Next season he should be hitting 30s and nearly 40s like Ronaldo did. But no, if you look at Matic, he just looks like, oh, he'll be all right. He just gets stuck in. He gives you so much more than that. I think he gave the ball away like once, and then he went to win it back again. So he's dribbling. He's just so calm. He picks out the pass brilliantly, and he just allows Pogba to do what he wants to do. And in the end, Pogba got his goal. There's still signs of him doing a little bit too much, but he's trying. He's worth 89 million. He's got to show it somehow, Annie. But I think everyone played well today.
They did. How you feeling about the season now going into it? Were you happy with the summer?
Yeah, I don't think we need Perisic with the likes of
Martial. Tell him why.
Because we got Martial.
Exactly. Tell him again.
We got Martial.
Got Martial, man. What the
language? No, we've got many players in that position, and they all give us different quality. Martial and Rashford will run out of player. Mkhitaryan and Mata will pull the strings. Then you got Lukaku up front. I don't really see what the hype about Perisic is, and if we're going to pay 50 million for him, why don't we go and spend an extra 40 million on Bale if we're going to sign a winger?
Just give Martial 50 million extra wage, isn't it?
There we go.
As well.
No, we've got options as well. It's not like we've just got squad depth. Everyone provides different things. I feel sorry for Herrera because based on that performance, he'll struggle to get in.
In a midfield 2, Herrera and Matic can be swapped because Matic ain't going to be able to play every game. But then in a midfield 3 is when they all come together. But I think at home, we were worried about the formation and it worked out great.
Yeah, I think Herrera's a player that you play in big away games. He's like a park, isn't he? He'll just press the back line and he'll just worry him. And Mourinho knows what he's doing. He'll find a solution, but it's looking good for the season. It's looking very good.
Thank you, Tom. Pleasure. Romelu Lukaku, he made his debut, 2 goals. People have been talking shit about him, no first touch, but he ends up in the back of the net, eh?
Quality from absolute quality. I mean, so close to getting a hat-trick even. It was just unbelievable to see from him. It's amazing. Bad first touch. Nah, that game was amazing. It's brilliant. He was doing what Ibra was doing, dropping deep and trying to start off a counter-attack or build it for goal, but he was getting right in there, ready in the box, ready to do something, and it showed. He did amazing. I mean, 2 goals in his debut. It's brilliant.
How many is he going to get this season?
If he goes at this rate, then he will be
76. If he goes at this rate, he's going to be 76.
Golden Boot contender, no doubt. At least, on average, at least 20 to 24 goals.
Yeah, defo. In the league, just, isn't it?
I think just for the league, he's just been. I mean, pre-season's been incredible. Was goals against City, and obviously when he was able to score against Madrid, yes, it was a tap-in, but he was still able to show up in a big game anyway. And for this as well to get 2, it's amazing. He has so much determination about him. He could have got more. It's crazy.
Thank you very much, mate. Hi guys, Adam here. I'm with Roy. We're outside Old Trafford. Opening day of the Premier League campaign. 4-0, comfortable. Happy with that, Roy?
Yeah. It looked good on it, all over the pitch. Matic, super.
Shrewd signing that, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, proper good. That it looked good. 100%.
What did you make of Romelu Lukaku? I know he got 2 goals today, but what did you make of his all-round performance?
It was good. Yeah, if he scored 2 goals, it's got to be good, hasn't it? It's got to be good.
And after this pre-season, how are you feeling going into Jose's second season?
Second season, we all know about Jose's second season. It's got to be good, hasn't it? It's got to be good. We're looking good. I think we could do with a little bit more pace. Yeah. A little bit more pace.
Martial didn't start today. He was expected to come on, score a goal. Do you think that competition for place is there?
Yeah. I think it's all good. It's all good.
Nice one. Man of the match?
Man of the match, Matic.
Excellent. Thank you very much.